Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is January 28th, 2025, and Javier Tebas has fired back at Barcelona in regards to Dani Olmo's registration. Also, the club are set to lose another promising midfielders to the Middle East. And finally, it's reported that Jeremy Doku has offered himself to Barcelona. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo and we will begin this video with discussing this awful person named Javier Tebas, because La Liga's president has had some interesting statements about Dani Olmo's registration when he said the following: "We are against registration and we are putting the resources that correspond to us in the relevant bodies, where we ask that it not be registered logically. They are right. If we as a league are raising the corresponding resources, it is because we believe that a decision has not been taken in accordance with the law as it should be." What resources are you talking about? This case is already in court. Just have your lawyers litigate it and eventually the judge will make a decision. And why is this guy so hell-bent on making things hard for Barcelona? How about you use some of these resources that you're talking about in improving the league, the same league that you're a president of, and you keep driving into the ground. The league continues to lose viewership, to lose sponsorship, to lose revenue, because you, Mr. Tebas, who is a complete incompetent piece of you-know-what person, continues to mismanage it. So how about you use some of those resources to better the La Liga rather than just being hell-bent on making things difficult for Barcelona? I don't understand this guy. Honestly, makes me so angry to talk about him. But honestly, we can't even complain that much, because at the end of the day, Barcelona and the rest of the clubs put him in power. They continue to put him in power. They even voted in favor of his salary increase. So honestly, we're to blame for this too, because if we allow this clown to continue being a clown, you can't blame him for being a clown. At one point, it's your fault for putting the clown in power. But anyways, I don't want to get more angry. Let's move on to the next bit of news, because ladies and gentlemen, we might know, or maybe, who's going to be on the next Barcelona jersey for El Clasico match. As you know, as part of the sponsorship with Spotify, Barcelona have been featuring certain artists on their jersey, but only for El Clasico matches. We've seen, Drake, the Rolling Stones, Rosalia, Coldplay. I'm missing someone else. I can't remember who. I think it was Karol G. Yeah, Karol G. But now it might be Ed Sheeran, because he's English, right? I think so. Yeah, the English singer. I'm not a big fan of Ed Sheeran. I mean, I think he's a very talented guy, but I don't really listen to his music. But Ed Sheeran has offered Barcelona to be on their next jersey for El Clasico match. Which, if that happens, I would be curious to see what logo Barcelona would use, because I think this is his logo, the division sign, which I don't know if that's for sure. If there's any Ed Sheeran fans, let me know, but I'm pretty sure that's his logo. It'd be interesting to see the Barcelona division logo with the division logo on it. I guess, I don't know, we're gonna divide up Real Madrid and conquer them. I don't know. That was terrible. Anyways, but yeah, Ed Sheeran could feature on Barcelona's next jersey. And of course, I want to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions. What do you think about him being the next artist on Barcelona's jersey? Do you like it? Do you not? Let me know down below. And now on to the next bit of news. And this is bad news, because as you know, the Barca Athletic captain Unai Hernandez, the 20-year-old versatile attacking midfielder who arrived in 2022 from Girona, who's been having a spectacular season so far, scoring 9 goals and providing 3 assists, has officially reached a verbal agreement to make a move to the Saudi club Al Ittihad, where the Saudi club have offered Barcelona 4.5 million euros fixed plus 500,000 in add-ons, so for a total of 5 million euros. The move of Unai Hernandez to Saudi Arabia is completely sealed. Now, this is definitely sad news because, of course, Unai Hernandez was one of the most promising midfielders in the academy. His contract was set to expire at the end of the season. But of course, with the player not seeing a clear path to the first team, he was doubting his renewal, and now he's making a move to Saudi Arabia, which makes it for another sad news because it's sad to lose him, but at the same time, dude, what are you doing? You're only 20, 21 years old, 20 years old, and you're moving to Saudi? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. I know the money is tempting, but anyways, let's move on to the next bit of news because it's also sad news because Barcelona are set to lose another midfielder. But before we talk about him, let me just remind you first to please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. If you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure to Goal Kids, Kid Bag, or Fanatics. And if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure to bet us. All links are down below in the description. You click on them. You'll be supporting this channel, but you would also be helping yourself because you do get access to some pretty cool deals and offers. Anyways, let's get back to the news because yesterday I told you about Pau Prim, the 18-year-old defensive midfielder who had received or who was in talks with the Saudi club Al Qadisiyah. But now it seems that he's not going to Saudi. Instead, Pau Prim will be going to Qatar, to Xavi's former team Al Sadd. As you know, after Xavi decided to leave Barcelona, he went to Al Sadd in Qatar as a player, eventually became the coach of Al Sadd, and now Pau Prim looks like he's headed that way as well with negotiations underway, and it looks like they're pretty advanced. So it looks like Pau Prim will also be going to the Middle East, which again, more bad news because Barcelona will be losing another promising midfielder, but also Pau Prim, you're 18, bro. What are you doing? But anyways, I can't, I don't know what, they say don't judge a man unless you walk in his shoes, so I don't know what these players are going through, so I can't really judge them. But Pau Prim's contract was also set to expire at the end of the season. We'll see how much Qatar will offer for him, but it looks like it is happening. Now, the last bit of news, and I know this news you guys will like, unlike the several past news that I just shared with you, but Jeremy Doku has reportedly offered himself to Barcelona. Now, the 22-year-old left winger who currently plays for Manchester City is not too happy about his diminishing minutes, and now that Man City have signed Omar Marmoush, someone that had been linked to Barcelona, he's thinking that his minutes might be even more restricted. And as such, it's reported that Doku has been looking for possible clubs in Europe. And his agents have offered him to Barcelona, who are, of course, in desperate need of a left winger, of a 1v1 left winger, since right now the only player who can do that is Lamine Yamal. And Barcelona needs someone for the left wing position, and it's reported that Jeremy Doku has offered himself to the club through his agents on loan. Let's make that clear because if probably Barcelona try to sign on a permanent basis, I'm sure Manchester City are going to want an arm and a leg. Now, I have personally not been able to confirm this news, but I've seen it all around. I know Sport are the first ones to publish it. Barcelona are not denying or confirming or anything of that, so I'm not 100% sure about this news, but it's out there, so I decided to bring it to you, which I think this will be a pretty interesting addition if it's real and if it's possible, because I think Jeremy Doku is an incredible left winger. Of course, the only problem I see with this, and it's that Hansi Flick wants someone who can play both on the left wing and as a center forward, which I think Doku mostly just plays as a winger, because of course on the left wing we have Rafinha, and Flick is not in favor of benching Rafinha. Of course, why would he? He's been the best attacker for Barcelona this season. But still, Jeremy Doku, one hell of a player. But of course, I do want to hear you guys' thoughts, so let me know down below. Now, that is all for this video. I did upload 2 other videos before this one, so make sure to check them out. That's 3 videos in total. That's how much news there was today in Barcelona ahead of tomorrow's Champions League match, which I'm very, very excited for. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, Visca Barça.